Hello everyone and welcome back to another video for another custom figure. This is a carnoraptor. It's actually a hybrid mix between a carnotaurus and a pyroraptor. Yes, a pyroraptor. And it is not a velociraptor, okay? I just use the model of velociraptor because the model of it is from a velociraptor. So yeah, and this is from Jurassic World the game. So I virtually sculpt these. Essentially, I repaint the whole entire body first before I made these sculpts essentially, and it actually didn't took that a lot since it is a little bit colorful, and virtually I kind of like that because eventually, well, it's a carnoraptor, and eventually I really like it, and virtually, let's see what the detail looks like. Now virtually if this light can virtually wait, as you can see here, I paint the jaw, upper jaw, lower jaw. Eventually I did to virtually paint the whole under the belly shade, eventually a tip of the tail. I'll eventually get into that later eventually with the paint. But actually the detail. So I used a base from this mini raptor, and I eventually had an idea to make a carnoraptor. So this eventually, it's pretty cool. I really like it. It is a little bit small, but it's eventually making it a little bit more accurate, I guess I could say that. But the jaw doesn't articulate, which is kind of sad. Didn't actually implemented that, such don't have any, some articulation for jaw. But as you can see here, the eye, I kept it. I kept that eye real nicely, and virtually did add a white dot out of white paint, eventually very tiny. I did use some red paint to eventually paint the whole entire thing, and actually I paint the jaw as previously mentioned, and the underbelly shade with some yellows, and virtually the patterning as well. Virtually with yellow, you can't see it well since the lighting is not that as well, and the patterning of it is virtually black. So yeah, and virtually spikes as well. But I did virtually paint the body, the top of the bodies, virtually, virtually a purple. Thus, and virtually it's pretty cool. Paint the claws, paint the toe claws, paint the dew claw. You can't see it, and which I did sculpt right here. Virtually, sorry, but that is what it is. So yeah, I'm really proud of this figure. The articulation. Let's get into that. Now the articulation is basic. Just swivel at the arms. Eventually, not that much. Eventually, same thing here. And eventually, this leg can actually swivel. Oh, I don't want to. But actually, this leg is glued shut. Literally, I accidentally poured glue on the thigh. Oh my goodness, that's like. But the tail is swivel. No, I don't like actually doing that since it's not that cool. Anyway, let's get it into size comparison. Here's a carnoraptor next to a human being figure from Mattel, which is actually pretty good in size, although kind of actually not. Here's the comparison to a Velociraptor Blue is a little bit bigger, so yeah, I did mention you see small one, so yeah. Here's the comparison to a bootleg Lego dollar, so it's a sizable comparison, so it is actually pretty good. Yeah. And here's a comparison to my other custom figure, which is my custom Velociraptor from Rebirth, and this big Velociraptor. Pretty good. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Click that like button and subscribe to my channel since I need a lot of views. Sorry. But virtually, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below. Rate this figure for scale 1 to 10, and I hope you enjoy. So, thank you so much for watching.